Hot and sunny. That describes our weather today and really throughout the weekend as well. I'm meteorologist Eddie Wolf, and if you're not a fan of the heat, this is definitely not the forecast for you. Let's start off tonight with a look outside. This is the quad over on campus. Clear skies there this evening as the sun starts to set. We're seeing 84 here in Champaign right now, west wind at 15 miles per hour. Notice that dew point though, right there at 70. That's making it feel like 88 out there, even as we do head into the evening hours. Now, looking out across the region, we're sitting at 84 down in Mattoon, 83 in Taylorville, 86 in Lincoln, 85 over in Danville, and 84 down in Paris. Now, taking a look at radar, we're dry here in central Illinois right now. Notice this broken line of storms over in Ohio, though. That's actually produced a few strong thunderstorms and even a handful of damage reports, but no threat here in our region, thankfully. That line's actually situated out ahead of a cold front that passed through here this afternoon. Not that you could really notice, though. We didn't see much of a temperature drop at all when that came through, just barely seeing that little shift in our winds. Now, speaking of temperatures not dropping, let's go ahead and take a look at our temperature trend for the next week. Not really any relief from heat in sight, hovering around 90 tomorrow and Friday, then look at that all the way up to 96 on Saturday. So if you have work to do outside, that is definitely not the day to do it. Even looking ahead into next week, we'll cool off a little bit, but only getting down into the mid 80s, so not really much relief there either. Now let's talk about rain for a second. The rain that we have seen has certainly helped, but we're still seeing some abnormally dry conditions across much of the region. Looking at rainfall over the past week, you can see we actually did get some decent precipitation across the southern viewing area. But for Champaign County and sort of points westward, we're still going to be in that moderate drought when the latest drought monitor comes out tomorrow. We just haven't seen as much rainfall here as in other spots. So let's go and look ahead to when we do have the opportunity for some relief. Chances are going to remain pretty slim throughout the rest of the week, but by Sunday we'll see those probabilities starting to increase up into around 30% chance of rain as we do get a surge in moisture and a chance for some scattered thunderstorms entering the forecast again. We're going to have to wait and see, though, how much rain we actually get, how widespread that rain actually ends up being, and whether it does help lift the rest of us out of this drought. All right, then back to our short-term forecast here. This evening we'll be cooling down slowly down to the 70s with clear skies. Tomorrow morning dropping down to 65 by the time you wake up and head out the door. But it's going to be another hot one tomorrow. Afternoon highs around 90 here in Champaign with mostly clear skies. Looking out across the rest of the region, warmer sort of across our western counties, 91 in Taylorville and Lincoln, and a little bit cooler off to our east ever so slightly, 89 in Danville is your high, 89 also in Paris. Now taking a look at the 5-day here, we'll be nearing 90 again on Friday before we see that huge surge in heat for your Saturday up to around 96. Notice also the low Saturday night only staying sort of above the mid 70s, not getting very cool overnight either. Sunday remaining in the 90s yet again with a chance for some scattered thunderstorms finally entering the forecast. Then a slight cool down for Monday back into the mid 80s with another chance for storms.